Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kalarath, and I'm having a really exciting day today. I've got 3 packages from Amazon, and I'm going to open this loot fest for you guys on this video today, and I'm going to try to assemble them and see how everything turns out. The things I've gotten here is, first of all, I've gotten a shock mount, I've gotten a Cloudlifter, and finally, I've got a really exciting microphone here. And these are things I've been wanting and desiring for a long time. I'm currently using a Shure SM58, which is a pretty damn good microphone for its price point. However, I kind of feel that, to me, it's kind of, I need to kind of more or less eat the microphone, and I need to be really careful because it's designed to be like a vocalist microphone. It's not really meant for voiceover or that kind of thing, but it's doing its job really good, and it's really good at like reducing the noise here. So the idea here is that I'm going to open these things, I'm going to try to assemble it, and I'm going to show you the end result. I'm just so excited. I just don't know what to say. Let's just get this thing started, shall we? Alright, so first of all, as I said, I'm going to open the shock mount because that's probably the least intriguing part of this entire thing. It is a it is a necessity at this point, because I think that you even when I'm talking like this and you are able to hear that I'm speaking, you can hear all the little noises and everything I'm doing propagate up to the microphone itself. Well, actually, I didn't. I'm corrected. I stand corrected, because this is not the shock mount itself. This is the Cloudlifter. And I'm pretty excited about that. I was just so sure that it was going to be the other one, but hey, I have a Cloudlifter here. This little device here is meant to power the microphone. It's giving it a boost. I think it is 25 decibels of a boost, so that the signal before it reaches the preamp, which I have a Yamaha MG10XU preamp, and if I crank it up too high to actually be able to even power this microphone here, then yeah, it's going to be a pretty rough sound. Is going to be kind of like you hear this kind of weird humming from the device, and that's what happens every time. And to be fair, in some cases, if you want to do voiceovers, you need to have quite a lot of game to actually power the microphone properly for whatever you're trying to do. And I cannot do that without actually having like a really weird kind of sound. So here it is. You have either this or it's called the feathered. Those are both viable options. I went for this one because it seemed a bit more solid to me, and it was pretty convenient to get from Amazon while I was purchasing the rest of the things. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that this has to be the shock mount then. And the shock mount itself shouldn't be that exciting. But I mean, it is part of the loot fest. There isn't too much fancy stuff going on here. But yeah, there it is. It's even disassembled for convenience. That's why I kind of thought it was the other way around, because the other seemed like a bigger package, but this one apparently fits pretty nicely. So I'm going to remove this so I can open the real star of this show. So I guess you guys have seen from the title of this video already what I am going to open, which microphone this is. And let me tell you that this is an absolute star of microphone. So the first thing that is here comes packaged in this neat little box. I can actually put it in there. And that's really convenient if I'm going to travel somewhere, and I will do that with this computer setup. to somewhere that I don't really want to have the microphone damaged, I have the possibility to do so. It comes packaged with some nice information and the converter for connecting it to the mic arm. But now let's see here how it actually looks. And it is pretty amazing. It feels really solid, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Electro-Voice RE20. Well, to give my impression of how it looks, it's much heavier than I would actually imagine that it would be. I kind of knew that it was going to be heavy and robust to begin with, but it feels much more solid in the hands than it actually looked like. This is all metal of some sort. It's kind of this, I would say, kind of a weird off-gray, but the sound itself, no, sorry, the design itself is pretty exciting. It comes with this arm, so I can easily just attach it to here, of course, with the converter that I just threw away. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how this baby sounds. This is a microphone that is being really, really good. I bought it for $450 from Amazon, plus whatever taxes to Norway at that point in time. And I'm probably going to be sure that this is going to be worth it. At least it's going to be worth it for me. Hopefully for whoever is going to actually listen in on this, but we'll see how it turns out. So just as a comparison, the Shure SM58 is a microphone that costs $100, while this is all 4.5 times more. So I'm going to disassemble this thing, attach the shock mount, attach the Cloudlifter, and basically try to run everything through here. And it's going to be really exciting to see how that turns out. First of all, what we're going to do is to basically open the Cloudlifter. The Cloudlifter is, well, it's nothing more fancy than a little blue box. It is a device that is powered by the phantom power in your preamp. So it's going to be exciting to see how it kind of works and turns out in the end. And we might have to do some kind of tweaks now, and I'm probably going to end up basically removing. So I bought this extra cable because, as you can see, this thing requires you to actually put the power through, and I only had one of these cables available, so I needed to get another one. So that's what's happening there. So now we have the Cloudlifter kind of set up, and I'm going to just basically try to find all the parts and assemble them to my best of possibility, and then we'll see what happens so that I can actually talk through that process. Right. Here is the hopefully this comes with some kind of a assembling guidance, because this is basically coming in parts. Alright, so there's some sort of a mechanism here that I think the idea is that I'm going to hang it from this and then basically put this through here somehow. There's a drawing here, but I'm not sure if there's actually I don't think there is actually an assemblance note, so we'll have to see how it goes. Exciting times ahead. Okay, cool. It kind of just works here, right? I don't know if that's the correct way, but it looks like it's the one on the drawing, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, I'm going to cut the sound now, and we're going to see how that turns out. Fingers crossed. Alright, for record, this is how the Shure SM58 looks like without the wind cap, and I'm probably blowing all things into it. Alright, see you on the other side. Well, I haven't really been adjusting anything here, so I don't really know the levels here. But I feel that even now, I'm much much farther from the microphone itself, and it still keeps picking up both bass. It keeps I think my high might be a bit too high, because I heard it in my assist that it was kind of popping off. I think I need to just sit here and kind of configure the microphone itself. I think that it's probably going to be a much bigger microphone. I also have a setting here. I don't remember its name by heart, but you can basically flip it and get a different kind, and you can hear that this signal is a bit more flat, I think, while this one is a bit more booming. You can kind of hear the boom in the voice, but you cannot hear it here. It's kind of flat all the way through. So I think I'm going to keep it at this setting for now, but I'm going to figure out exactly what we kind of want to do with it. So I'm pretty happy with the microphone itself. You can hear that even though I'm basically doing a lot of things, it doesn't really cause these kind of issues that I had with the microphone before, because the microphone is sitting pretty damn sturdy. You can even see that the webcam is shaking while I'm talking like this, and basically shaking my table. So that is a big improvement for me, and I'm really excited to see where this microphone is taking me. So this is, as I said, the Electro-Voice RE20. It's a legendary microphone, and I'm really excited to actually have my hands on it. Well, I don't really have my hands on it, but I have it here, which is going to be superb. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm really excited about where this is going to take us, because I hopefully everything sound-wise should be much better and much more clear, and I don't have to actually sit there and actually eat the microphone, unless I really want to have my voice pop out like this, which is going to be amazing. So thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment below. Follow me, find me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, Twitch, you know what. I love you guys. Have a nice one.